All right, let's do this. We got a review looking at. So again, this is just for you in terms of your scoring and assessment. If you want to look at critiques that'll help you with the AP test come May of 2020, this is a good way for us to look at this. So we had our Unit 1 evaluation for it, and our question was we had to develop a short essay about the expanded powers of the national government and how it benefits or hinders policymaking, and you were required or structured to use one piece of evidence, meaning the Articles of Confederation, Brutus number 1 or Federalist number 10 as evidence to support your statements. What you'll notice is we're going to have, I believe, 6 or 7 that I chose to look at here that'll help us. So A, B, C, so forth as we go down. The score to the left here is what I'm, based on what I know the criteria for how AP essays maybe are graded or structured, what it would probably be more than likely. So on a 1 to 4 scale, plus is being a very big kick on that one. So 4 areas to really hit, and they are highlighted in this color. It is blue is the restate the question. Yellow, you had evidentiary support. My apology. Green is present day analysis, so there's some link to it. And then the pink is your personal opinion, not just facts thrown in. So what we want to do is we want to go through and look at them. So A, for example, you see this here, and you can read through these. Everyone has evidence. If you look at the bit.ly there, you can look at this and you can see for your own purposes about how maybe you should structure your writing and stuff like that. What you'll notice here is at the top in the black, I do put what I think is very strong about it. In the red, I do put maybe what needs to improve or what could be added on for it to be even better. However, these are all very, very well-structured essays, and these would do very well in the AP test. So what we notice I'll just do 2. We'll just do 2 and then you can do the rest. So for example, A, here, 3 plus. So very good article. It's to the point. It does rely on evidence to prove understanding. Very good, and it does bridge real-world examples. The only thing that I'm saying as a knock on that one is we do need a little bit longer of a closing to bring it full circle in the overall length. If it is a little bit longer, you will have more time to express yourself and show real, even more in-depth meaning. But it was a very good essay, to the point. We mentioned it, highlight the evidence that we need to. In the green, we could be a bit more specific on it. So like down here, for example, there are children dying because of guns, but instead of creating a gun policy law, they make an abortion policies law. Wonderful there. Maybe you could cite a bit more if you know something about children dying, use a real world example, whether it's a school shooting or something that ties it in, so that way it shows that. That would be helpful. And then overall length and closing at the end. We just want to make sure we don't leave the assessor hanging, right? We want to close it full circle. So the flow that you go through, we need to end with a powerful statement, and explaining the statement, don't just go straight from one thing to the other. Very good though overall. And I will look down at this one. We'll go the 4 plus here. There was really nothing wrong with this particular one here. It was just very, it's very well structured. I'll say that. And what this particular essay did well on is that it didn't overuse evidence. A lot of times we get into the case where we use too much evidence and then it gets a little confusing. So this was perfect. It was right in the middle, but there was plenty of stuff to say. It still used it, and there were great explanations at the end in terms of personal opinion, and it closed it correctly. The length was well above what's needed, but it allowed the individual to really own up to it and go with it. So again, read through these things, look at them, just look at the pros and cons, maybe what could work on, and add yourself in that mix and figure out how you have to structure your writing to get better. Any questions? Send me a reminder. We're good to go, but excellent. Good job.